Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I am so happy to see all of you. This is really a great day. I love it when change is so tangible and visible, and I can feel it and touch it. This is what we want to see. I want to thank you, Commissioner Bishop. You and your team at the Department of Small Business Services work so hard to make sure New York City is a place of opportunity for everyone. And I can't thank you enough for how hard you work to make this come true. And I also want to thank the Director of the Mayor's Office of MWBE, Janelle Doris, for also fighting to make this happen. This is a great day. And again, I'm glad to see so many of you here, and I know it's tough to get away from the responsibilities that you all have that are pulling you in different directions. And I'm going to promise you that your time here today, being here today, is well worth it. Because we want to work with you. And today is all about sharing the tools and opportunities that are available to your businesses so you can better navigate the city contracting process. After all, running a business is hard enough without having to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop and then running over red tape at the end of the day. What we're doing here is a win-win for everyone. We owe it to New Yorkers to make the most of their dollars and deliver only top-of-the-line goods and services. That means working with the most efficient, innovative companies that understand the needs of the communities that we serve. And that's people like all of you. And let me break it down. There's so much talent, drive, and ingenuity in New York City, and I don't think we've tapped even a fraction of it yet. Right? Am I right? Yeah. Just think about it for a moment. The Fortune 500 list just reached an all-time high in the number of female CEOs. Oh, don't clap just yet. I said Fortune 500 list. Do you know how many of them are women? We're talking about 32. 32. And by the way, only 2 of those were women of color. And not one was an African American. Now, I'm just saying, that is not acceptable, is it? Does that look like New York City? Does that look like our America? No. And this year, and we see it all over, we know, but this year, women's representation in the United States Senate also reached a record high, a whopping 21. And some of those senators still have trouble speaking without getting interrupted by a male. And when we see these stark disparities, we know how hard it is to get up there, how many obstacles there are in the way. And that's why Bill and I work so hard in this administration to break down the barriers that women and people of color face in the workplace. We know we have to level the playing field. Because of our commitment and because of the work of so many people, paid sick leave is now law of the land in New York City. Earlier this year, we took a major step toward achieving pay equity by prohibiting employers by asking about salary history. And because we know that city procurement can be a very important tool in the fight for equality, we have set some very bold and ambitious goals. I am pleased to report that we are on track to award $16 billion to businesses owned by women and minorities by 2025. $16 billion. That's real money. By 2021, this population will receive at least 30% of all city contracts. And by 2019, we will double the number of certified and recertified minority and women-owned business enterprises. So we're making progress, but we still have a long way to go to reverse decades and decades of disparities in the contracting process. But we didn't get into this situation overnight. We're not going to get out of it overnight, but we can make ambitious goals, we can set ambitious goals and make big leaps. That's what we've got to do. But we also need your partnership. We can't read your minds. We need to make sure that firms that do business with the city reflect the diversity of those that do business in the city. You got me? In the city, with the city. Together we can unlock opportunities for more people and more businesses and make investments that flow back into our communities. Together we can build a New York City that works for everyone. We can't do it without you. We need your feedback, we need your ideas, we need to know what's going on with the work that you're doing. So thank you very much. We look forward to working with you.